Hey guys, I'm back from checking the line this morning. So I'm figure out how to turn this phone around. There we go. I'm back from the line this morning. I'm out here skinning some beaver. Uh, got some skinned from yesterday. I'm gonna flash here in a minute these four that are hanging up there on those hooks to dry. Uh, just want to jump on here real quick. I'm not gonna stay long, but I'm sitting here washing this beaver off. It's pretty muddy in this sink. I wanted to show you guys these beaver. Where I caught them at is a lot of cucklebears, and these beavers are just absolutely covered with cucklebears. So you want to make sure uh, to get those out of that fur before before you start trying to flesh them. If you put them on that fleshing beam with any kind of something in that fur that's going to catch that knife, it's going to rip a hole every time. So you want to make sure to check your fur uh, and get all those things out of it. Now these cucklebears sometimes can be a booger. Just grab a hold of them, give them a little shake. You don't want to just grab them and rip them out of there because you'll pull that hair out. And that hair is the whole reason why you're doing all this work to preserve that hide and sell at a later date. So just make sure you fill them over good and get every little burr that's on them. Something else I'm noticing, guys, our temperature uh, hasn't actually been kind of a pretty cool winter so far. But something I'm noticing that's usually not as bad, I don't really pick them up, is these beavers got fleas all over them. Something else you're going to have to deal with if you start putting fur up. Now, I don't, these fleas so far, they're not biting me. So they hadn't been an issue for me. Uh, but that's something you're going to run into whenever you're catching these wild animals and bringing them back into the fur shed to process them. Those fleas to me aren't a big deal unless they're biting. Of course, nobody likes that. You can just keep you a can of Raid if you wanted to. Have you some big trash bags. Drop this whole beaver down in a trash bag. Fill it full of Raid. Let it sit there for a day, and that's going to kill those fleas off there. But anyway, guys, just wanted to go over that real quick, and thought it might be important for any of you guys that are thinking about putting up fur. Right here's some more. Got cucklebears in it. This one actually came from another property, so it shouldn't have any in it. But a couple of rats I've caught, kind of unique, and I've caught them before out of that ditch. These rats got a white pigment tail on the end of them. Judith and Dan Davis mentioned that in one of my video comments. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get off here and finish working the rest of these beaver off, and get these laying on the table skinned, and then get these scraped and put up on some hoops. But we'll catch everybody later.